Did you score the fight? We've just seen Oleksandr Usyk got a unanimous decision by 2 rounds.
I think Usyk pulled it off in the second half of the fight. Usyk comes out strong in the second half of the fight. I didn't see Tyson use many jabs. I didn't see Tyson use his distance, and therefore we saw the outcome. And
what did you think of Tyson Fury losing tonight? Do you agree with the judges?
Yeah, I did. I think the first rounds were close. Tyson had a few of the middle rounds, but I think the back stretch, last 6, I think Usyk pretty much had all of them together. Thought it was not as great of a fight as the first time, but you could see that both men.
Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic fight. You know, it was to and fro. I did think Usyk did win the fight personally. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I did think he won the fight, but it was just a great fight. We'll have.
Did you think that the weight had any factor? What did you think of Tyson coming in heavier?
I think it did have a factor. It depends in different parts. So he was able to, in parts, get hold of.
I got to go with Fury. I think he's the best fighter in the world, especially in the heavyweight division. Great fighters lose, great fighters look bad. That doesn't stop them from being great fighters. Since defeating Deontay Wilder to win the WBC crown back in March 2020, Fury has defended his title against Wilder, Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora, while Usyk defended his unified titles against Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, despite the Ukrainian handing him a first defeat of his professional career. Fury remains typically confident of victory in the rematch and has called out Usyk for not finishing the job properly the first time around.
He is all over the place. He's getting This is sensational.
The bell is
saying Tyson Fury.
Do you see any improvements in Tyson from the first fight? Any adjustments?
I don't think I did. I saw Tyson tired, but it's a testament to Usyk's abilities inside the ring.
What do you want Tyson to do next? What would you advise him if he was in his corner?
I'm not his promoter or his advisor, but just go back to the drawing board.
Whether the conditioning did play a factor in the last 2 rounds where he was able to just throw 3-4 punches more in exchanges, and I think that's what edged it out for him.
Oleksandr Usyk has made it clear that he plans to lose, like win or lose. He was going to go back down to cruiserweight. What do you make of him wanting to make an appearance there?
I can't see it.
They were both trying not to give too much away, and when they started letting the hands go, then the fireworks came, but I think it was a bit too late. Like it weren't the most classic spectacle, but Usyk did what he needed to win, and I think Fury tactically was a lot better. He stayed on his side of things. He was punching and trying to negate the work of Usyk, so I think they did a much better job at counter.
Congratulations to Usyk.
I was just speaking to Frank Smith, and Frank said they already got the AJ Tyson vision for 2025. What are your thoughts on making that fight?
Yeah, I think it's a bit awkward for me to talk about that right now because, you know what I mean, like, Tyson just took that loss there.
Okay.
That's 8 rounds to 4. They've scored it to him, all 3 judges.
Yeah,
116, 112. It's a very, very wider margin than we anticipated, but they liked the work of Oleksandr Usyk, and you can't argue with that, Spencer.
No, you can't. I mean, listen.
He always comes and gives it his all, and I want to see the AJ Tyson Fury fight now.
Yeah, I was going to ask about, but Oleksandr Usyk also has mentioned that he wants to go back down to cruiserweight. What do you think about that?
Oh, look, it'd be amazing. You know, I was talking before, you wouldn't be surprised if he also said he'd retire.
Did a much better job at counting each other out, but I just think Usyk had more quality over the fight.
Do you think that it was smart that he came in heavier this time?
I'm not too sure. I think if he came in, I don't think it would have made much difference. I think, look, Fury knows what he needs to do to get in the ring to prepare for a fight, and he did that. Whether he tried coming.
He has the IQ that Tyson Fury won't be able to keep up and withstand as time or rounds go on. I just like Usyk possibly by stoppage late.
I mean, this fight can go either way, but if you ask me, I think I would still go for Tyson. Yeah, even though I think based on the first one, it's hard not to give it to Fury.
4-1 last time, boxing professionals have given their final predictions ahead of the unified World Heavyweight Championship rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. Sohern, who backed Usyk to win the first fight and initially picked the same way for the rematch, is now siding with Fury after making a U-turn.
Oleksandr Usyk, but I am backing Tyson Fury, of course. He's the Brit. I've become fond of this gentleman next to me as well, Spencer Brown and the team.
All of us with Tyson. All of us with Tyson.
And you as well.
Tyson Fury, for many reasons. I'm channeling my inner calm to him because obviously of the potential of what might come and the fact that we're British as well, but I've just got a sneaky feeling. I don't know, you just started buying into the pre-fight build-up. I saw the stuff yesterday.
All of us.
So you're going to be nice. You're definitely not on the fence for this fight. Turkey Yellow Shake backing Tyson Fury to do the business on Saturday night. The one thing I'll say, people ask me all the time, who's going to win this fight? I'll finish now, Dev. I said this.
I thought he looked very relaxed. Usyk talking real cocky, real different this time. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm going Tyson Fury, and I'm going Tyson Fury on points. Back in May, Mike Tyson was asked about his pick ahead of the match between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury once he and Jake Paul were done with their first press conference.
Really, that could be interesting for him. Wonder. I'm going towards Tyson Fury because I think he's just going to overpower him. He's going to catch up with him.
Tyson, being fully aware of what it takes to step into the ring and partake in huge heavyweight clashes with so much on the line, made his comments even if things turned out entirely different, and speaking to a reputable news source, Iron Mike Tyson gave his prediction for the fight and broke down how he believes it will go. He said,
little guys are difficult to fight because they're harder to hit, because they're smaller. He runs a lot, he moves a lot. Tyson.
Have a few. Hey, we should not focus on what Fury did against the UFC champion, but you have to understand that he is still the champion. He made that night a great night. He gave Francis the opportunity, and that was just a bad night at the office for him. We all have bad nights, and listen, that was his bad night. I look forward to that fight, Fury versus Usyk. That is going to be an interesting fight. Mike Tyson said, I'm going towards Tyson Fury because I think he's just going to overpower him. He's going to catch up with him and overpower him.
With his movements, but he's very difficult to fight. Very different, very small.
I got to go with Fury. I think he's the best fighter in the world, especially in the heavyweight division. Great fighters lose, great fighters look bad. That doesn't stop them from being great fighters. Since defeating Deontay Wilder to win the WBC crown back in March 2020, Fury has defended his title against Wilder, Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora, while Usyk defended his unified titles against Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, despite the Ukrainian handing him a first defeat of his professional career. Fury remains typically confident of victory in the rematch and has called out Usyk for not finishing the job properly the first time around.
It's actually been about 4.5 years was the Wilder 2 fight. Last time I was the underdog in these fights. What's going through?
They're both big prize for me, so I'm happy for both.
Usyk better than you thought?
Definitely.
It's a very different fight, obviously, to the first time round. I think Oleksandr Usyk boxed brilliantly. Oleksandr Usyk boxed brilliantly. I think he deserved the win. I know there's people questioning the scorecard, but I think Oleksandr Usyk deserved that win tonight. but fair play to Tyson Fury because he always.
I'd love to be able to get your reaction on what happened tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was really tight, really tight. I didn't score it round by round. It's, you know, I hate it when people give their opinion and then you go, how did you have it? And they don't actually know. So my gut feeling was I thought Tyson was going to get it, but a lot of people around me were favouring Usyk. So.
Usyk wins it. Definitely glad that Usyk, I wasn't expecting Usyk to have that sort of punch power and to have him in that much sort of trouble. I saw it more of Usyk being the one moving around.